Hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Super excited about today. Today I teach you how to easily 3-star the last tunnel challenge in Clash of Clans. That's right. But before we get the video started down, guys, now we do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Link down below to our Twitch channel. Check us out there. For right now, let's go get that 3-star. So the biggest thing you want to take advantage of in this challenge is of course going to be your heroes and spells. Spells are going to be the biggest thing because you'll be able to use a lot of them to do a lot of stuff. The lightning, freeze, and also invisibility are going to be your main key spells, and then you're going to use them only on the single towers usually. So you can do a few things with them. You can also use them as like a save last second kind of deal. So yeah. First of all, what we're going to do is pretty straightforward. We're actually going to do a warden walk, and which is going to pick off most of his stuff. Now, we are going to make an entrance in for this wall over here, because this wall will give us access to the base, and our warden will help our king when he does so. So what we're going to do right here is do the following. Is we're going to now freeze this, and then our warden is going to go for a pick, and we're actually going to rage up our warden right here, which will actually pick off that single tower too. We do have a lightning. We won't need this though, unless it's like your warden does get close to dying, which he shouldn't, because the tower doesn't take that long to do so. Now we're actually going to drop in our king right here, and our king is going to get targeted by skellies. However, when he does get targeted by skellies, the warden will actually help out the king break that wall, will give you entrance to the base. You could enter on the opposite side too. This is an any side strategy base, so you can enter from this side, you can enter from that side, you can enter from that side. But I usually do this side because I feel like the right side is just way simpler, and it's kind of just nice to look at. So what we're going to do here, of course, is our king's going to get on in. We are going to drop in our queen with him and an RC. Our RC is pretty much going to be the strongest thing within this strategy, and you will want to keep an eye on actually the healers, because there are going to be healers and super Valkyries in the clan castle, and as soon as those come out when you've done this part of the strategy, you want to drop a poison on it, on the top of them. All this clan castle troops you want to drop a poison on, which will give you access to base. So what we want to do right here is actually freeze that actual Inferno Tower. I did that a bit late, but usually you want to freeze that so our troops don't die. Now, of course, you want to drop your troops like so. Our Royal Champion is perfectly fine. We can actually drop an invis on her so she doesn't get targeted by that single nor the Town Hall. Now with that, we're perfectly good. We got rid of half the base so far, and we have still a ton of troops left over. So what we can actually do right here is activate our Warden's ability, and on top of the Warden's ability, we can drop another rage spell on in. And with that rage spell, we can do a few more things. Now what we're going to do right here is freeze that so our RC doesn't die, because we don't want her to die. And that's the same thing with the Archer Queen. That was cutting it close. If my queen didn't have her ability, she would have died right there. So now that we have that, we have a lot of war troops to work with. We have a ton of lightnings and stuff. We're perfectly good. We do accidentally have our warden, not our warden, but queen just die. But even with the queen dead, we still have like 2 lightnings, 1 rage, 1 freeze, and 2 invisibility spells. So either way, we're gonna 3-star this, and there's not like a time limitation, so you're perfectly good. You can even drop your actual balloons last second after the warden takes out this air defense. So you're gonna see right here, the warden should 1 out of 2 chance target that air defense, and if he doesn't, he'll target the single. And even if he targets the single, it's perfectly fine. We still have an invisibility spell and rages, so we can just drop a invisibility spell and rage. He won't get targeted, and you also get a boost, and we'll get that pick. And now with that, we have an easy 3-star, and our warden will start picking off the rest of this stuff right here. So what I'm going to do is to kind of just joke around, since we have so many spells left over. I'll drop our lightnings right here, which will pretty much just get rid of all the Teslas, and warden just has to pick them off, and then we can just drop our loons like so to actually get rid of this extra stuff. And that is how you easily 3-star this new last Tunnel 13 challenge. It's actually so strong, this attack strategy, don't even worry. And also, I didn't realize that Tesla though, I don't know how I missed that. I guess my queen didn't pick that off. She didn't notice that. She just targeted more the core. That's funny. But yeah, that is how you easily 3-star last Tunnel 13 challenge in Clash of Clans. So what I'll do is I'm going to do one more attack with you guys of the same strategy, so you guys can repeat it for yourself if this doesn't help you the first time around. Okay, so this is the round 2 part. So we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to explain everything again to you guys so you guys get it down, okay? So what we're gonna do is pretty straightforward. Remember, drop your warden behind here in between this, the second tree and second bush. So we're gonna do like so, and it will actually target the builder hut. And with the builder hut targeted, we will then drop in our healers, which will actually make our warden now target the rest of the stuff. We want in the first pick off that dark elixir mine and also the actual wizard tower. Now when he is getting targeted by the inferno, you do want to freeze it first time around. And once he does pick it off, we're gonna actually rage right here so he gets a pick. So once he gets the pick on the single, you then want to start dropping in your king, because the king is going to target the walls. Now, when he does target the wall, your warden will target the wall, and they will both also get rid of the skellies, because the skelly aren't the real problem here. It's more of like getting access to the base, because you only have really 2 access to the base right here. And this is like kind of weird, because you can go that way, but if you don't do it right, you'll lose. But if you do it right, you overrun the base, you get a win. But this strategy, you're more just like, hey, I have strategy, I have the strats, I'm gonna get an easy win. That's all that matters. Now with that wall broken, you want to drop your queen and royal champion in here, so that way they can actually get started. Then, of course, you want to drop in the poison spell on the actual Valkyries. Super Valkyries are super annoying, because they actually do a lot of damage, and they have rage spells on top of them. Now with that, we actually can get rid of that Inferno Tower, the single, and we're actually going to freeze them for the time being, which is awesome. And then also healer should die in the process too, and of course we're going to do the same thing again. We're actually going to freeze rage on top of our heroes and also our king, which will actually pick off the rest of these troops like so. And with that, we still have our royal champion, where then we're going to, of course, invisibility her so she doesn't get targeted by the single. Please remember, don't invisible the actual single, because if you make the single tower actually invisible, it's actually going to be a problem for you. And the reason to this is because it's going to make the royal champion go the wrong direction, and you do not want that. So what you can actually do right here is freeze on this side. Your RC is still alive, so she's going to go around the base now and pick stuff off. We're actually going to lightning that actual single tower, because that single tower, if you lightning it, will reset its time back to only the set amount of damage at the beginning. So that's awesome. Then of course we're going to actually rage right here. Our healers are going to heal our queen, but she's going to die, so it doesn't really matter if she dies. Actually, she can still be useful later on, because we're still going to have our queen, Grand Warden. And of course, our Grand Warden is going to go around the base, pick everything off. The multi-towers are not a problem in this challenge whatsoever if you know what you're doing. The only actual tower you need to watch are the single Inferno towers. Those are the only thing. If you get rid of those, you pretty much can overrun the base easily. But I like to have a little bit of strategy to it. So of course we have a ton of spells left over, and this time we actually still have our loons and also the headhunters. I think I used the headhunters a little bit early on last time. So our Grand Warden can literally now just go around the base and pick off stuff. And then if there is like no defense, our headhunters start targeting buildings. Of course, I forgot there's actual skellies right there. I forgot there's like a ton of traps on this side. Holy moly, there's like a ton of skeleton spells. Like I think on this side too. The ridiculous amount, right? Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount. Oh, I forgot the zaps is only 1 time. It's not 3 times anymore. Forgot they buffed lightnings. They made it only 1 strike. It's not like 2 strikes anymore, or multiple. But yeah. Even second time around, as you saw with my strategy, you can get an easy 3-star. So yeah, if you did find this video helpful, or you need 3-star the last Town Hall 13 challenge, make sure to smash the like button, drag and punch the subscribe button, and don't forget to check us on Twitch. Of course, we do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There'll be a link down below to our Twitch channel. While you're down there, don't forget to check out the merch. You want to snag some merch to support the channel, very much appreciated. Until then, good luck with Clash of Clans grind, and of course, Dragon Punch.